by fabrication, I'm realizing. If it's soft, then I lose my train of thoughts, and this one is certainly soft. It is the cable pattern Sherpa button front lounge Shacket. This is the only order of the year. It's a sale price of $49.98. 5 easy payments of $10. It's the first day at this low price, $49.98. And we have it in extra small through 3X. Lengthwise, it's 30 3/4 inches to 34 inches long. And we have the load-in green. Wow, this is the one that distracted me. It was so soft. Then we have the ivory. Right here is the navy. And then we have the wine. I mean, each of these make their own statement. They are the perfect layer, and they're going to envelop you in that coziness. I mean, you can wear this inside, outside, wherever you want, and you are going to get that cushion of softness. Rose Sartorio, tell me about this fabric.
Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces because when Stan first started, he had, and many of the ladies that are, I've watched him since day one, will recognize that he sold what we called bed jackets.
Yes.
They kind of fell to the waist, and you might know them. I like to say you see them in older movies like with Doris Day, and, they wear them and they're in bed and the whole thing, anyhow. But for the bed jacket, he wanted to evolve it to the way we live today. So, right, he gave us this lounge jacket, which definitely is now moving outdoors. Right. Could we wear it over our PJs? We could certainly wear it over like some of the PJs, especially the suede personality PJ we first presented. The colors tie back so nicely. It's that extra layer of cozy if you haven't turned on the heat yet, if you're kind of waiting. But this is also the kind of piece that you're going to wear over a great turtleneck and wear it out. But at the end of the day, right, this cable pattern, he wanted it to mimic, right, like think of the classic, almost like the stitches in the Irish sweaters.
Right.
It's that, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's that gorgeous knit. It's a little more like, he scaled it a little larger. So, right, you could see it's a little larger of a cable. But I like to say this is almost like if you could wear a stuffed animal.
Yes, that is exactly. I had to put one on. This is the large.
Right.
And again, I'm 6 feet tall. While this is for the ladies, I mean, if your husband may steal this from you because it is so comfortable. It is just this added layer. And I also love that it has the ability, like you can push these sleeves up because as you are getting ready for bed, when the ladies are taking off their makeup, when they are, it allows it to push these up without having to worry about getting them damp. Which I think in a lot of jackets like this or sleepwear, sometimes you don't have that ability. So this, you can roll up, you've got that room, but it really is just so comfortable. And I have to say, something you could wear as you were taking the kids to school and still look elevated. If you throw this on right there, as you can see on our model. I mean, with the all cream outfit with the green, it just truly is like an elevated look. And you are going to look like the most pulled together person in the pickup line for school or the drop off line.
Right, absolutely. And, it takes the place of even like kind of like those traditional barn jackets because this is a knit. It's not a woven. So it just, I like to say, I don't know if you've presented any Dennis Basso yet, but Dennis Basso likes to say how fabrics puddle.
Yes.
And that's the way it's like just so like, technical term, cushy and mushy. That's my term.
Cushy and mushy.
Fabric, it just puddles. But so the outside is that gorgeous, obviously cable. But if you look inside, that's exactly what you're going to feel. It's that same lush, cozy Sherpa feeling inside.
It is like a teddy bear. It's really soft. It's like,
there we go. That's cushy mushy. That's what I call cushy mushy.
Yeah, this is cushy mushy at its finest. Color-wise, again, this is the ivory. This is the navy, which I have on. That's the wine. And then we have the Loudon green. Now, I mean, as we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, this is something you need to pick up because it does have that Irish sweater quality to it. But these are great for all season, especially if you live somewhere where maybe it's not super cold during the winter months. This is the layer that can become basically your winter jacket. You can throw this on and you are able to run your errands. I mean, this white, I have to say, you could dress this up. I know this is for the home, but it looks so chic that you could wear this anywhere.
Right, and you talked about, you were speaking, fashion with Jackie earlier. Pair this like with a great chocolate turtleneck, a chocolate denim and company pant, a great like, Ms. Moo's boot, and
Yes.
no one would say, "Oh, is she wearing a lounge jacket?"
No.
No, they're just going to say she looks fantastic. And you know what? You mentioned right in a certain climates, this might be the only thing you need.
Yeah.
I also like this is a perfect kind of thing. Like, right, even if it is cold where you live, instead of a coat, because sometimes we're in and out running errands and you don't want to wear your coat, it's too cumbersome, or it might even just be too cumbersome to actually physically do the drive. This is just that extra layer of cozy in the car. You have your heat on, but you're not encumbered by like a woven heavy, or a puffer jacket kind of a thing.
Absolutely.
So that might be or your office chair. Is it cold where you
Yes,
work?
this sits on the back of the office chair. Now, this is the
100%.
ivory, the navy, which I have on and I will refuse to take off. This is the wine, and this is the load-in green, extra small through 3X. It's the only order of the year. This is the first day at that sale price, so it's $49.98. 5 easy payments of $10 to be enveloped in that cushion of softness. Now, coming up next,